Hello, this is Ripper5555. I wanted to show you a problem that underwater bases might have with certain blocks facing north seeping through water. I have made myself a nice underwater base, like this. But all the blocks facing north need an additional layer of glass or any other material to make it watertight. Normally when you place a block here, it should make it watertight independent of what type of block it is. Maybe this concrete or glass. But the biggest problem is, while the outer layer makes it really watertight, the inner layer doesn't. And it does it perfectly on the south side, the east, the west, but not the north. Let me demonstrate it. This is the outer layer of glass, making this block watertight. Now I'm going to let the water in. See how I made this extra layer of glass in the middle, on the top and the bottom, to prevent the whole corridor from flooding. If I go outside and smash outer layer from this end, get back in, then you would think that this block is still watertight because there is still a glass pane on this block. But if you go there, you drown. So for some reason the glass pane or whatever block that's facing north allows water to enter that particular block, and that ruins the whole underwater base concept, because you need an extra layer to protect it from that happening. Now it's not just the glass that does this. Let me go outside for a bit more. I also had to make an additional layer of glass on this concrete part. Let me get back in. And the same happens here. You drown inside. Let me get out of that mode for a bit. Yeah, you still drown inside while there's a block filling that space. So it's not just the glass, it's pretty much any block that's facing north that has this issue with the water seeping in. And the same blocks don't have that problem when facing the south, the east or the west. So I hope this makes any sense at all. I hope this gets fixed. An additional problem, it's not just the two panes that are here and here. I also need an additional layer of panes on top of it. Let me try and show you. We're going here. Let me smash this one. If I go inside again and go here, I also drown. And this while both pane layers are still intact. So the outside layer, the inside layer of the glass panes are still intact. It's just the top one on that block that got destroyed. And now it looks like I'm drowning again. Water is getting in. So it's like from floor level it's a 3 block height problem, only facing the north side. Okay, this was for the bug report. If people are interested, let me show you the base a bit. Had a big collapse there. That's something else that probably needs addressing. Water doesn't get fixed. It leaves big holes in lakes. It's a known thing. I hope that gets fixed as well. Yeah, the big collapse with that structure over there. The hub corridor was a bit smaller then, so it took down the whole thing all the way to the central hub. Yeah, this structure borderlines on the structural integrity. Yeah, it really borders on the structural integrity. But it's a nice underwater base I made. Lots of glass since Alpha 14 introduced those nice panes and the glass blocks. So you can make marvelous underwater bases with those things. Yeah. Even here I had to make a double layer, so the lighting gets muffled a bit. It doesn't shine as nice. Bathroom. Yeah, too bad you cannot place any medicine cabinets or any of the other blocks anymore. I hope they get back into the game. The kitchen. Nice view of the garden on top. An emergency hatch. Yeah, I really like how the central hub connecting all the corridors came to be. Has a nice form to it. But yeah, you need an additional glass layer on the north side, so that ruins the looks of the base a bit. But it does make for a great view with those glass panes. Yeah, I may have overdid it with the support columns, but I made this after the collapse of that part, so I put some extra just to make sure it doesn't collapse. The whole corridor going upwards, it's really on the border of collapse because of the glass windows I put in. The center part all the way to the top is very fragile. You can walk on it, it doesn't collapse on its own, but don't add stuff to it or just smash the windows because it will collapse. Another nice area I first made when I built the underwater base. Also lots of glass, some support structures here. Yeah, overall really nice to make. Yeah, this glass on the bottom, you can remove it. I just added it because it's a pain to remove all the water from the corridors if some flooding does happen. But yeah, you can just get rid of those and you have a nice wide corridor. Yeah, it's too bad you don't have wedge-shaped glass panes. Wanted this to make a diagonally line, but that's not gonna happen. Also some weirdness when you reach the shoreline or the surface of the water. It does leak into the block for some reason. It doesn't do so on the same block over here, so don't know what the reason for that is. It happens on all sides. I have no control over that. The on top garden. Not accessible to zombies, of course. So yeah, nice little base I made for myself. Some lights on the bottom. Makes for a nice view at night. Because there are no lights in the corridors, it's really dark at night. And the lights outside provide minimal lighting to find your way through the base. Yeah, let me show you one more thing. How it looks topside. It's really nice to hear the comments when people drive by and say, hey, what's that base there in the lake? Looks really nice. Lots of light here. Yeah, the main base I started with is underneath here. It's a good place to make a base under the asphalt layer, because the zombies just walk around on top not knowing what to do. They hardly break through the road, so if you put spikes on top of it at night, they just die on top of the spikes. The only downside is, let me show you here, when they do get in the water area here, so that's the drawback of building on a road that runs through a lake. They dig through the dirt, so you have to protect yourself. Okay, that's it. I hope the bugs with the water get fixed, and I hope you liked the video. See you later.